Welcome to Keith and the Girl. I'm Keith Malley.
I'm Chemda.
Big day today. A lot of fun today, I can tell already. Today's guest is a sports headline contributor for The Onion. We all love The Onion. Fantastic stand-up. And lost 100 pounds. Tommy McNamara, how you doing?
I'm great. I'm very excited to be here.
That's usually how people bring you up, right?
Yep, lost 100 pounds. Yeah.
Uh-huh. That's like a credit.
Well, first they show a before picture, and then everyone boos, and then they bring me.
What is the secret? Too much cake, less cake? A lot of people don't know how to lose weight.
It's very cake based. I think the secret is get broken up with is the first. I think that's every weight loss thing. But
see, but that could turn on you because there's some people who stop eating and some people who eat a lot.
That's true. I guess it goes either way.
So you're one of the lucky ones.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I stopped drinking. I was drinking like 11 Diet Cokes a day.
Oh wow. You would think.
Yeah, buddy, it's delicious.
It's so good.
It's fucked up.
And my household was very like everyone was drinking Diet Coke, and my mom was drinking Tab or Diet Coke, but yeah, I think stopping that made me stop eating fast food.
I see.
Because I never really eat fast food unless I have soda. That's like a big part of it.
Right. Like I'm already fucking up. Why not?
Totally.
Go the whole way.
Giant soda. Yeah.
It's so weird. It's called diet.
I know.
You know what I mean?
They trick you. Yeah.
That's actually true. I stopped drinking Diet Coke like 8 years ago, and it was fatty, shitty foods that I'm like, Diet Coke goes with this.
So well,
and if I couldn't have the Diet Coke, a lot of times I didn't want to order the Chinese food because what's going to cut all that grease?
Definitely.
A disgusting Diet Coke.
Exactly.
And I just couldn't do it.
I saw this on your Twitter account. This is very recent. Your email was hacked.
My email was hacked. Yeah.
Is it something stupid you did?
Yes. Well, here's what happened. I think it was a
I like that Keith goes to, who do we blame? Can we blame you?
I think it was a defensible mistake because I got an email from my landlord and we were just about to sign a new lease and the email just said FYI and then an attachment and I thought, oh, this must be the new lease. So I downloaded it and that was what hacked my email.
You don't have a preview?
What's up? I listen, I'm not saying there are things I could have done to prevent it, but yeah, and I also downloaded it like 8 times because I was like, why isn't this opening? Why is this? So I had to make sure I got it, no matter what.
But you would notice a PDF? They can put a virus in that?
I guess, yeah. So then it emailed everyone, like everyone in my contact list, like everyone that I've emailed, it pretty much sent it out to them. So,
that sucks because now it's sending to people like your ex and people you're not talking to.
Oh, totally. I'm getting emails back from like comedy show bookers, like, what is this? No. And I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, it's a nightmare.
Yeah. Right. But you're right. When you there's people, you know what? Like, there's people I have in my phone that I despise. Mm-hmm. And with Siri, you're going to accidentally call one of these people someday. I don't know why I'm keeping these phone numbers.
Totally.
You got to be ready for that. You got to be ready. You hear the ring. You're like, fuck, it's too late. They pick up. You got to be ready with a line. Fuck you, I never liked you. Just be ready. It's going to happen. Yeah.
But so you'd write the ex, unbeknownst to you, and she's like, this is a sick way to try to get me back.
And what kind of email was it? Was it like, help, I'm stranded on an island? Or
no, yeah, it literally just said FYI, and then had the attachment. That was it. No,
what's the email you sent out to everybody?
No, it was the same thing. So I sent them what I got. But I also kind of have in my life multiple times like fallen for scams. So I'm not a good person.
Well,
I'm
confused. I'm going to guess that it wasn't even a PDF. I bet it said, this is definitely a PDF.vir.
Yeah, it said nothing to see here.pdf. Right. And yeah, it was great.
It's a Tommy, you remember when you thought you were smart for a minute?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Let me mention this. Have you seen the Keith and the Girl YouTube page? We've been posting clips from Keith and the Girl VIP shows, entire episodes, short vignettes that our Pokemon expert, Gabe, has been putting together. We want to hear from you. What do you think about it? That kind of thing. Nero writes, I'm so glad you're finally putting out full shows on YouTube. Love you all. I'm from Finland, and I love that I can now watch the full show all the time.
Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, this is so meta.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Kizzy is saying, I love that you're doing these video uploads now. I play them on my TV while doing stuff around the house. Thumbs up emoji.
Hey, I'm on your TV. Hey, Mom, I'm on TV. Wait, I'm not speaking to my mom.
Go to youtube.com. But you have her number in the phone.
That's true, yeah. Oh, yeah, if I would have gotten hacked, she would have gotten an email, FYI, and she would have downloaded the shit out of it.
Go to youtube.com/Keith and the Girl. youtube.com/Keith and the Girl, and let us know what you think in the comment section. So I'm going through the newspaper today, and I know I mentioned this before because I always find it funny. It's a picture of Johnny Depp, and he's angry at the camera, right? And then they show, like, this isn't this isn't a rag. This is a regular newspaper. Then it says, bad boy Johnny Depp, who's been involved in a messy divorce from Amber Heard for months, tells photogs to buzz off as he leaves the doctor's office in Beverly Hills.
What a scoop.
But they're like, ha, look how we pissed off Johnny Depp. He was just trying to go to the doctors like we all do and want privacy. You can't have it here, Johnny Depp.
It's a small price to pay for getting away for beating the shit out of a woman.
I was going to say, I think that once someone gets charged or with domestic abuse, you should stop calling them a bad boy.
Right.
That's when you lose the boy, I think, at that point.
Orlando Bloom got in the news with his Bloomin' Onion. Look at this. So he's dating Katy Perry now.
Oh, that's just straight up dong. Pass that over. Let's see.
Hell yeah.
He's kneeling on one of those paddle boards.
Good for him. It's got a little drippage, but good for him. There you go. That's the way to live free. You know what I mean? Look at that.
Oh, wow.
If we keep looking at these cocks, they won't be a big deal. Look at this cock. Look at that.
By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, have the kids leave the room, I guess.
Oh, right. Not safe for work.
That picture kept popping up on my Twitter while I was at work, and I was just reading through Twitter, and I kept having there'd just be a huge dick on the screen. I'm like, oh, great.
Thanks for handing it back, Hemda. Let me mention this. Sleep Number beds. I have a Sleep Number bed. You want one, too. Trust me. You'll have the greatest rest that you've ever had in your life. That you can set your side of the bed. It's perfect for couples. I set my side of the bed a 35 out of 100. My wife is a 45 on her side of the bed, and we get the best night's sleep. Hugsy Malone is right in the middle, about a 38.5. It's fantastic.
You guys are such an open couple.
Sleep IQ technology they have, that lets you know how you slept. If maybe 3, 4 in the morning, it knows you were tossing and turning. It says, hey, let's talk about this. We'll tell you how you can adjust your bed so you get a perfect score. I think last night my score was 90.
Nice.
Room for improvement, but still pretty good.
Also the same temperature that it was outside. So I like that, your body is matching.
Mm-hmm. So here's what you do, okay? Listen, look, by the way, a queen Sleep Number mattress with Sleep IQ technology starts at only $1,099.98. A great value.
It's like getting 2 beds because you and this other person don't have to fight about how hard or how soft you want your bed to be. Look at Tommy. He's gleaming. Mm-hmm. He's so excited. That's how you should be.
Love it.
If you're watching on YouTube, look at his face.
And, of course, you can change it. I put Tommy on all 4 cameras. Also, you can change it the number anytime you want.
Right. You don't have to be a 35 forever.
And if you don't want to have the Sleep IQ registering, you don't, like if you have a mistress over, right? You don't want it registering anything. You can simply turn it off for a minute.
Yeah, tell your bed nobody knows nothing. That's cool.
Sleep Number beds and Sleep IQ technology are only available at any of the 475 Sleep Number stores nationwide. Find one near you by going to sleepnumber.com and be sure to tell them Keith and the girl sent you.
Why not? They'll give you the extra good seltzer.
See? Alexander Peter Kirk made news headlines when he was hospitalized for exhaustion after spending 10 days waiting for his online girlfriend at the Changchun International Airport in China. The woman, identified only by her surname, Zhang, never showed up. I think I would leave it like day 5 if this chick never came to meet me.
Waiting at the airport, too. That's brutal.
Like literally waiting at the airport? Like maybe you got the day wrong?
The 41-year-old Dutchman flew 2,800 miles to China to see the 26-year-old 2 months after meeting online.
40, how old is he?
He is 41. She is 26.
Oh, we could laugh at this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
Cool. It's totally cool. Yeah, that's the rules.
She claimed she thought the man was joking when he said he was visiting.
Oh, no.
Even when the guy sent her pictures of his air tickets, she didn't take him seriously. We had advanced our romantic relationship, but later he seemed a little callous towards me, she says. One day he sent me a photo of air tickets abruptly, and I thought it was a joke. He didn't contact me later. That's a good joke.
That is hysterical.
I made up tickets and printed them and took a picture of them. But I'm not going. Gotcha. Probed further on why she remained MIA when he tried to contact her after his arrival in China.
Because that's scary as fuck.
She said that she had turned off her phone as she was undergoing cosmetic surgery procedures in another Chinese city. She's saying, look, you're in China. There's a chance you might run into me. I had surgery, so that's not me. You want somebody that doesn't look like me. He returned to the Netherlands from being discharged on Monday from the hospital. She insists the relationship is far from over, though. Don't worry, she's still saying. We still plan on meeting. You know money's being sent.
Yeah, that
10
is,
days, I couldn't make it. And you're in the hospital. I couldn't come to see you after my surgery's done, whatever the fuck that means.
I do want to laugh at this guy, but I also want to check him for something.
Exhaustion might be the thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Tommy.
But I don't know. It's like
I've been exhausted a couple of times.
for sure.
Yeah.
It's weird because she's definitely leading him on a little bit too. If she's saying it's still going to happen after he waited for 10 days, just cut it off. So you think it's money? That's why.
Yeah, it's absolutely money.
So how do you resolve it? Because who is responsible for this? It's 41-year-old is a grown adult. Mm-hmm. If he's not registered as somewhat mentally handicapped in one way or another, if he is responsible for his own life, and this 26-year-old is of age, she's over 25, which means she's like an actual adult. Mm-hmm. Who do you blame?
Oh my God!
Again, all the pictures will be at KeithandTheGirl.com.
Yeah, I might be blaming her.
Yeah. He has a look.
Yep.
You know. Like Steve Buscemi looks like Orlando Bloom next to this guy.
Steve Buscemi playing Charles Manson.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah. Good job. How do you can't charge anybody for this, right? It's just people using people.
What do you do if you're his friend or brother?
Come on.
Like, I'll tell you what. At day 8, if she's not here, you got to come back. Okay?
There's no friend. That is his friend. That's his one and only friend that he made overseas.
Right.
If he had friends, he wouldn't have randomly bought a ticket.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to show all of yous. Okay, it's 9 days. This is embarrassing.
She goes to a different cosmetic surgery. You wouldn't know her.
Yeah. Up in Canada. Long story. All right, let me mention Vistaprint. 500 business cards, $9.99. We do that. Okay?
I know. Yeah.
Love it.
So good.
That was in Chinese I was speaking just then. But go to Vistaprint. And you can get 500 business cards starting at $9.99. Design them yourself. Use Vistaprint's templates, however you want to play it. Excellent customer service. You'll be pleased 1,000% at the finished product.
When you use Vistaprint.com and use our code KATG, you will understand what 1,000% means. Mm-hmm. Finally, coaches will make sense to you with their 110%. Your old teachers will make sense to you when they say you're only listening 150%. This is going to be fantastic. We're finally going to get to know.
Go to Vistaprint.com, design your custom business cards. Use code KATG at checkout, code KATG. It's a chance to get that professional look on any budget. Do not wait. Go to Vistaprint.com and order today.
Hurry up. Go, 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 go.
Now, did you hear the news that apparently Donald Trump is very excited to be A, president, and B, be able to send out the nuclear bombs? And I guess that's a little scary, right? Here's somebody talking about what they heard on the show Morning Joe.
Several months ago, a foreign policy expert on the international level went to advise Donald Trump, and 3 times he asked about the use of nuclear weapons. 3 times he asked, at one point, if we have them, why can't we use them? That's one of the reasons why he just doesn't have foreign policy experts around.
Trump asked 3 times.
3 times in an hour briefing, why can't we use nuclear weapons?
They don't even know what to say.
What's that?
Oh, they're all shocked.
Yeah.
There's an FBI director. Nobody can believe what's going on.
Be careful, America, and be careful, Republican leaders.
So, General Hayden,
your party is blowing up.
I want to ask one more time, and it may be classified, but the steps. Donald Trump decides to use a nuclear weapon. What is the time frame between his decision and when the nuclear weapons are launched?
Joe, it's scenario dependent, but the system is designed for speed and decisiveness. It's not designed to debate the decision.
The president has supreme authority to decide whether to use America's nuclear weapons, so he doesn't have to go through other people.
I know that this is shocking, like, as a country, but at this point, Is it shocking that he doesn't understand this? That he would ask that, not even knowing that can get him in trouble, like in the future, just asking it. I don't think he knows what a nuclear weapon does. I think that people should ask him simple questions like that instead of like, how are you going to fix the poverty level? Instead of like, what are you going to do about our school system? I think they should say, how does the school system function? What is your relationship once you become president to our school system? How do nuclear weapons do?
The U.S. right now deploys approximately 900 nuclear warheads, and these are like 20 times more powerful than the ones used in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and they're available at a moment's notice. The thing is, though, if Trump asked 3 times, why can't we use nuclear weapons? Why don't they just answer him the first time?
That's a good point.
And say, well, that would destroy all life around it, not just the bad guys, and then no new life for another 1,000 years. Well, you have to at least, answer the guy.
Well, I'm picturing like a little kid who's just like tugging at his mom's dress, asking to use the toys, like that kind of thing. Like he's just annoying them.
He definitely got an answer that he didn't understand.
Right.
It's just like when he talks about, we capture POWs or we, anything at war, we can take their wives and their children and beat them. He doesn't understand that that's even illegal. Like, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He didn't say nuclear weapons. He said, let's nuke them. Mm-hmm. There's no way that he said nuclear weapons.
Right.
Which is still a better grasp on the word than George Bush had. But
yeah, every time I say it, I get nervous. I'm like, am I bushing this?
We're worried about retaliation, Mr. Trump, and then we're all dead. Thank you. Thank you for explaining that to me. I had a friend, Spooky. He didn't understand about gay men because he imagined that they'd get turned on anytime they look in a mirror. So he didn't know until he asked. No dumb questions. Nobody remembers that? The Trump
But
camp.
he was auditioning to be our white dumb friend. Like,
Right.
that's okay.
But no, I don't. What are you going to do the first 100 days? First 100 days in office? What's he going to do the first 100 minutes? Iran, you're fired. Iraq, you're fired. Are these separate places? Saudi Arabia, you're fired.
He probably loves the Saudis.
He says it as he's pressing a button. You're fired. You're fired.
Ooh, that's what they do. They just give him a button.
Yeah.
This button fires everyone.
Right.
And he just like...
Right away he does it. Like in a movie when they give you an empty gun to see how you'll play it.
But they hire like a couple actors to like run in and say there's like emergency things like, you guys, fuck, I can't even say his name. Ahmadinejad is like blowing up. He's like, where is that? Iran. Oh, fired. Oh my God, Trump, thank you. I don't even know what we would do without you. And then we give him like a carrot or something.
And we just got just a bad guy and all worked out, but we got to keep it a secret.
Don't look at social media. But you're a hero behind the scenes. They just never understand.
You hear him like you're on security detail and you hear him in the next room. You just hear, you're fired. You're fired. You're fuck no! Open up. Why can't we? Well, here's the thing. So the camp is saying, hey, this never happened. We don't know where you heard about Trump asking this. But that doesn't mean let it go. It means ask Trump, hey, nuclear weapons, why can't we? Mm-hmm. And see what he said. Ask whatever happened.
Ask why he can. If he asked 3 times, he got 3 answers.
The greatest question of all time went to Sarah Palin. What magazines do you read? Why are we letting that question go? Ask Trump what magazines he reads. I'd love to know.
That's true. We're asking him like...
I bet Maxim, I would guess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, yes. Yeah, he's going to... That's his first thing. That's the first thing he's going to do. Bring back Maxim.
Oh, yeah. We need it. More than ever.
That's what he means by make America great again.
So here's Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump boasted at a rally that GOP voters will stick with him over Democratic rival Hillary Clinton, even if they don't like him, saying, quote, even if people don't like me, they have to vote for me. They have no choice.
He has said things like that. He said, I could stand in the middle of Times Square, in the middle of the street, point a gun at someone while everyone's watching, shoot them, and people will still love me. Are we listening at all to this guy? Is every day a new news day for people? Do we not understand this? People think it's so funny. I'm going to vote for him because it's so funny.
Even if you can't stand Donald Trump, you think Donald Trump is the worst, you're going to vote for me. You know why? Justices of the Supreme Court. If they pick judges, we're going to end up with another Venezuela, just a bigger version. So
Ask him to explain that.
Yeah. Go, what is a Venezuelan?
What language do they speak?
Right. And now I guess they're finding out that his wife, when she worked over here years before knowing Trump, she was here illegally.
I mean, no shit.
But it's funny.
Of course
That's
it's funny.
That's his big position.
Yeah. I don't, everyone works here illegally for a minute. The system is not, the paperwork doesn't move fast enough for you not to be here illegally for a moment.
The great Clint Eastwood opened his dumb mouth. Like, just read what people write you. Make my day. That kind of stuff.
He thinks he made that up at this point.
Right.
I am so clever. Let me speak again.
He defends Trump's blatant racism by saying, it's just this pussy generation we live in today.
Fuck everybody in this pussy generation bullshit.
Right.
You just can't keep up with kids, and you're like, man, you're going too fast. Shut the fuck up.
Esquire says, your characters have become touchstones in the culture, whether it's Reagan invoking Make My Day or now Trump. I swear he's even practiced your scalp. And Clint Eastwood says, maybe, but he's onto something because secretly everybody's getting tired of political correctness, kissing up. That's the kiss-ass generation we're in right now. We're really in a pussy generation. Everybody's walking on eggshells. We see people accusing people of being racist and all kinds of stuff. When I grew up, those things weren't called racist.
What were they called? Jokes?
Right.
Faggot jokes? What were they called?
I was in that movie, Gran Torino, and that's really me.
That movie, he just made that as an excuse to say ethnic slurs at Asian actors for 3 months or whatever it was.
What is the pussy generation? They ask him. All these people that say,
question.
oh, you can't do that, you can't do this, and you can't say that. I guess it's just the times.
Oh, he's not used to hearing you can't do that.
Yeah. What do you think Trump is onto? What Trump is onto is he's just saying what's on his mind, and sometimes it's not so good, and sometimes it's, I can understand where he's coming from, but don't always agree with it.
KKK. Does that mean anything to you? Do we need to constantly list what Trump does and who he agrees with and who he's on the same side with? Is that what we need to do? Just keep a list next to us? Is this the not so good things he says? Why are you calling it that? Because you're a white fuck.
So you're not endorsing him? I haven't endorsed anybody. I haven't talked to Trump.
That's a pussy move, bitch.
Yeah,
I haven't.
Own it.
Right. Right, you don't know. There's two choices. You don't lean a certain way.
You can't tell at this point.
Well, Eastwood's a big Jill Stein guy.
Yeah, he's the guy on Facebook that goes, I'm interested. I'll keep you posted. I haven't talked to anybody. He's a racist now because he's talked about this judge. And it's a dumb thing to say. To predicate your opinion on the fact that the guy was born to Mexican parents or something. He said a lot of dumb things. So have all of them.
I think how, Keith, you want to look into people. Look into anyone who starts a Trump statement with, and he said,
right. ... I'll give you all that stuff you just said. Sure,
he's racist.
David Duke loves him, but that's all right.
He said a lot of dumb things, so have all of them, both sides. But everybody, the press and everybody's going, oh, well, that's racist. And they're making a big hoodoo out of it. Just fucking get over it. It's a sad time in history.
Our president might be a racist.
Get over it. Not everybody likes me, and I'm Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, chill out.
There's
oppressed people.
Right. There's not one movie I made you like. How about that monkey? He's like, fuck you, I'm a monkey. That was fun. But still, some people don't like me. And it's okay. I don't cry about it.
We need to stop telling actors that they actually accomplished shit.
Yeah. Well, we give them awards and it throws them.
Yeah. Everybody else has to, really work for awards.
Right.
I'm married to an actor. Fuck him. I don't give a shit. Awards. You memorized good. We had to say cut a million times, and then you could say line whenever you want. But good job, you.
Missouri, I'm very excited for you. You have a former Democrat, Eric Greitens, Republican now, former Navy SEAL. And he wants to be your governor. And the ads are just him shooting guns.
Finally, somebody gets it.
Right.
I'm Eric Greitens. For too long, Missouri's been run by career politicians, owned by corrupt consultants, high-paid lobbyists, and special interests. While they get rich, Missourians are hurting. Well, I'm no career politician. I'm a Navy SEAL, and I'll take dead aim at politics as usual.
So then he starts firing, and whatever's in the lawn explodes.
I'm Eric Greitens. If you're ready for a conservative outsider, I'm ready to fire away.
It's funny that conservatives are not conservative with their bullets.
It's weird, like, that career politician is such an insult. It's like, this movie was made by a trained director. like, that's what you want, isn't it?
I'm not a politician, but I know how to fire a gun. And I'll bring my guns into these buildings and get things done. If you'd like to get that, here's one. The whole commercial was him firing a Gatling gun.
Eric Greitens is under attack from Obama's Democrat machine. They're trying to steal another Missouri election. But Eric Greitens is a conservative warrior, and when he fights back, he brings out the big guns. Eric Greitens, a governor who will set his sights on politics as usual, reduce spending, create jobs, protect life, defend the Second Amendment, and fight Obama's Democrat machine in their corrupt attacks. Good news for us, bad news for them.
I'm Eric Greitens. Join our mission. Let's take back Missouri.
Where are you taking it?
Wherever I goddamn want.
I couldn't hear his words over, like, wondering what he's shooting at.
Oh, he's not nothing.
There was machine gun fire during half of that ad.
He's not a big guy when it comes to the environment. He's just sitting there, though. The Gatling gun goes for, like, 30 seconds, however long the ad is, and then he has this smile. Like he's a 4-year-old that just got ice cream. He looks at the camera like, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
This is a military guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you say former Democrat?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
And he learned a lot that people like guns.
Yeah.
I mean, once you fire a gun, that's pretty powerful.
Oh, you change your voter registration that day.
Sure.
Yeah.
Did you see in the Olympics, United States won a gold medal? The 10-meter air rifle. Well, we better when it's shooting.
It was
right?
that guy, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the most embarrassing gold right now, right? Like, oh, good job, America. You know how to shoot again.
I don't know how we're going to save the day swimming.
I got a buddy who's an Olympic swimmer. He just ran his first. He did his first race last night.
How'd he do?
He finished 4th, so it did very well.
Yeah, only have to finish 3.
I'll tell him.
How does he feel getting 4th? Did you ask
I
him?
haven't spoken to him. I'm closer with his brother, but yeah, he's great. He won a gold last Olympics, and then he's got 2 more events. So hopefully,
I saw part of the opening ceremonies, and everybody's with their phone. The athletes taking selfies, and somebody should tell them, like, we have better cameras on you now. Enjoy it.
Why are they even on their phone?
Hey, look
Isn't
at me.
the Olympics exciting?
I would have believed them.
You're there.
Did you send me a Snapchat that you were there?
You got to go across all platforms.
Right. But, man, did you know there were so many countries?
Oh, that's crazy.
Up now, Djibouti. I'm like, I thought that was a joke.
God.
Yeah.
And they'll have like 400,000 people. It's like, is that really a country?
Right. If your name is Chad, I can see that being exciting for like a minute. Like, oh, the country's my name. But come on. And then America comes through and just like, move. Get out of my way. There's a country called Micronesia. Micro. Get the fuck out. Come on.
I love the things that bother Keith. He doesn't have to worry about big things.
Well, you're going to offend your Micronesian listeners.
Michael Phelps was carrying the flag, and then he looks at the camera and makes the joint symbol. I thought that was pretty hip.
That would be awesome if he did that. I would vote for him.
Here's a picture we'll put up. Speaking of the swimmers, there's a lifeguard, next to the greatest swimmers in the world, and you can tell how bored she is. Like, nobody's going to die.
That's her summer job.
Yeah, these people would save me. I'm not saving them. They're like, that is crazy, though, those swimmers. They're like fucking fish.
Oh, yeah. It's wild.
Yeah. Not having sex with fish. I mean, they're just amazing
Sleeping
people.
with the fishes. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Are you watching this, or are you just kind of getting highlights here and there?
If some's on, I mean, it's always on, right? Once in a while, I turn it on, I flip through, and I root for whoever who has the saddest story from the USA. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
I saw the movie Suicide Squad.
What'd you think?
So good. Can you imagine? No,
Is it?
it's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. Now, I don't know how everybody knew this. People can see these trailers and judge. I never can. I'm like, you got superheroes? They're going to do superhero things, right? I saw it with Xerxes. I swear to God, it was like every other minute, at least one of us went, what the fuck? How'd they get there? What are they doing? Well, I think you just changed his power to something else. It's so badly done. The soundtrack is good. I was hearing that. I don't know how a soundtrack can be rated R, but the movie PG-13. But
That's
okay,
funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hung out with Xerxes. He told me that you guys went to the movies. I'm like, oh, was it good? He goes, I'm like, oh, forget it. He's like, there were too many characters. I couldn't keep up. I'm like, I can't tell if Xerxes just doesn't care about the movie and then I spoke to you and you were like, there's too much things.
Yeah, it's suicide. So I did want to kill myself, but this movie, I'll tell you. But it did great. Made $135 million. Became the number one August movie, beating out
August Rush,
the Galaxy one, the August Rush.
Every year they re-release it. That was great.
Suicide Squad got a 26% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's too high.
Really?
Yes. Not even 26 minutes of this movie was good. So how would you get 26%?
Between you and Xerxes, did anyone else see this movie? You saw it?
Libby did.
It was good. You saw it?
No, she hated it. You're misrepresenting it.
Oh, okay. Why would you see it even?
It's her brother's birthday.
Oh, right. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, happy birthday, Randy.
Do you look at him like, we can leave, right? No, that movie's about 2 hours, 3 minutes too long. Brandon Collins, he likes bullshit. He wrote me and said, is it better or worse than Superman? I go, better, because it was shorter. But
you really know how to break hearts.
Yeah.
There's no filter.
Enunciated Piffle says, hey, personally, I think Margot Robbie looks great as Harley Quinn. Price of admission right there.
Ew. Ew, look at pictures or something. Shut up.
Yeah. Oh, how'd they get her to look good? A lot of CGI. She's a fucking beautiful model.
Shut the fuck up. We don't need a movie to know that you find someone pretty.
Unless he's going to just masturbate in the theater, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, God, she looks good.
Thanks for letting us know what new porno you're into.
Right.
Quiet down.
So it didn't seem to matter that Jared Leto, if you heard these stories, he was getting into the role of the Joker because, the classic Joker would send used condoms to his fellow cast members. He's so gross. He's so disgusting. That is so fucking disgusting, and it's gonna make people less scared of him. It's like Daniel Day-Lewis really acted like he was Lincoln when he's not on the set,
and he sent people used condoms.
And,
much like Lincoln was famous.
So he's like, I'm gonna do something deep like that. I'm gonna send used condoms to people. He's 43. That Margot Robbie, how old is she? 23, 24. They make out and stuff. This is why I'm bringing it up.
Ew, really? Yeah. Come on, Hollywood. I'm sorry, I'm being too PC.
Pussy generation.
So
that is the pussy generation, but you got to be under 25.
He sent Margot Robbie, who's the Mrs. Joker, a nice love letter with a black box with a rat in it, a live rat.
Are you joking? You should be arrested. Rat. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, you can't do it. That's perishable.
Yeah. Well, how did he go to the post office? Yeah. What's in the box? Shut up.
Right.
I'm in a movie.
Then he sent bullets to Will Smith.
What?
That's terrifying.
No kidding.
Is he still out and about?
Do we let him roam the streets?
I'm serious. What if I told you this? You know how we should have delivered this news? Should have been like, Keith sent bullets to this person. He sent, a rat to this person. Like, people we know. Like, he sent it to Libby. Ha, Libby. Like, that's so funny. We're friends, and we're doing this project together. And see if anyone thinks Keith should be arrested.
Right. Yeah. He sent a dead hog to the cast in general.
Where's he shopping?
And said, guys, I can't be there, but I want you to know I'm doing my work as hard as you guys.
That's not true.
It's like, all right.
I don't think he knows what work is. You're right. Everyone should be a waiter for at least 2 weeks.
He sent everyone used condoms and anal beads.
Used anal beads?
Let me tell you what I would do with these used condoms.
Yes. Yes, Keith, what would you do?
I'd give them to somebody to make a baby.
Drop him off at Goodwill.
And he has to pay child support for all these different prostitutes that I gave his sperm to.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's a good solution.
I like it.
That'll calm him down a minute.
I mean, that's got to be sexual harassment, right?
It's, wow, yeah, I didn't even think, yes. I think it's a sexual threat.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm not kidding. Imagine I sent you a used condom, but I put it on my dick. I used it, you know what I mean? Not for balloon making. I didn't send you a balloon animal. Mm-hmm. My sperm is in there.
I did a lot of things.
Go, react. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, on camera, it was so real. Batman, Ben Affleck was looking at me like, this guy is insane, and I got him there.
So many people should be looked into. This is not a one-man operation.
Thank you.
Yeah, his assistant must have had a rough couple months.
Yeah.
Can you pick me up a dead hog?
I don't care how it comes. I need it dead when it sends.
He plays a Bon Jovi move. Wanted.
I did a lot of things to create a dynamic, to create an element of surprise. Surprise! My wife opened the mail and there was a rat.
You know what else a surprise is? A stabbing, a rape. Surprise! You didn't think your day would go like this.
I wanted to break down any kind of walls that may be there. Man, that Heath Ledger gave him a lot of anxiety, didn't it?
My God.
The Joker is somebody who doesn't really respect things like personal space or boundaries. So I pissed in their mailbox. This guy's such a dickhead.
Is he not fired? Well, I guess it's over. But like, what results?
One of the co-stars, the guy that plays Killer Croc, he received sticky Playboy magazines.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
I came on the pictures. I came on the pictures.
I'm a Joker.
Like you can't even use that yourself and enjoy it. I did that. I came on everything.
Look at what I do, like a teenager. I'm a Joker.
What's like? There's nothing like villainous about masturbating. Like you don't think of like evil villains. Just like...
He's trying to tell you the way he does it. It is.
The movie 9 Lives. I did not see this. My movie disease does not go that far. It's with Kevin Spacey. Thank you. And he probably focuses too much on his career and not the family, I'm going to guess. And that, you know how that puts you inside the body of a cat. And so then he has to deal with that.
Come on.
Okay. That's 4% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I promise you Suicide Squad was worse.
Wow, 4.
Yeah.
That's not a premise that you sell to blockbuster big movie time Hollywood people.
Not for August, anyway.
That's not the truth.
So I end up in the cat. Okay.
But then I got 9 lives now. Get it?
I'm going to learn about family, and then I'll be out of the cat. And the cat afterwards will look at me weird, like, remember that?
Is it a kid's movie?
I hope so.
I don't know.
Do people in movies understand that you have to work hard to pay the bills?
Right.
Like, you can't just be like, I love someone now. Fuck this meeting.
But because it's a main movie, it makes it in the top 10, you know. You're still coming away with 7 figures, 8 figures.
Ew.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. I am seeing something good, though. I know I'm just complaining here about these Olympics and dumb stuff. I'm seeing the great Paul.
No offense to your friend.
Right. I'm seeing Paul McCartnney tonight.
Oh, wow.
Very excited. Yeah, going to his house.
Beating him up.
It's at MetLife Stadium. I'm pretty excited. You forget. I mean, maybe this sounds stupid, but especially his solo stuff. I forgot how much stuff he had. And I didn't realize. So he's in the Beatles. That was only 10 years, by the way.
Yeah, Wings.
Wings, 11 years. He was in Wings longer.
Longer than the Beatles?
Yeah.
That's wild.
And, of course, Wings, Live and Let Die, Maybe I'm Amazed.
Maybe I'm Amazed. It's a beautiful
song.
Do
you know that I was looking some stuff up.
It turns out he hits people.
2,200 artists have covered his song Yesterday.
Wow.
More than any other copyrighted song in history. And they quit touring, if you remember. Then came out with their amazing albums, if you ask me. But anyway, they quit touring because the technology wasn't there to make them loud enough so that the fans can hear. They were screaming so loud, nobody can hear what's going on, and they knew, like, oh, this isn't why you should be here.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's what happens at a lot of my comedy shows.
Right.
You can't even hear a joke.
And they go, Paul, if you want to go on tour now, the good news is they can hear you.
That's so stupid. Your fans are stupid.
Right. But the show is about 3 hours.
No.
40 songs, dozens of Beatles stuff. That's how you do it.
That's
if
awesome.
you play the stuff that people want to know, you stay on stage for a while. Bob Dylan, you mumbling fuck.
You didn't enjoy that?
It's horrible. I'm like, I don't know these songs.
When he played, when McCartney played at Wrigley Field when I lived in Chicago, I just stood outside and you could hear the whole concert. It was great.
Yeah, that would have saved me some bucks.
Yeah. It's a scumbag move.
Right.
So it turns out
he's got the money.
You could super hear him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the technology worked.
Yeah, you didn't have to tell anybody. Shh.
Yeah.
Here's I have to ask you.
Yes.
Just because we've brought it up before in the show.
Okay.
Paul McCartney beat his wife.
No, he didn't.
That was John Lennon.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Right.
You can go to the concert now.
Right. No, fuck John. Bye-bye.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, I apologize to Paul.
Thank you.
My mom told me once that...
I'll tell him.
Although something tells me.
My mom told me once that before deciding my name was going to be Tommy, she had floated the idea to my dad of naming me John Lennon McNamara. And my dad hates the Beatles, so he was like, no, not at all.
That worked out.
Yeah. I would have hated that name, yeah.
Okay, let me mention this. As you may have heard on the show, Libby books for Keith and the Girl. And she would love to hear your thoughts on which guests you like and want to see back. Who are your favorites? Is there anyone you miss? Who's this new guest that stands out to you? That kind of thing. And she writes, I know you're not afraid to give your opinion, so let him rip. You'll see this on the forums. She says, thanks in advance, Libby the Cackle Phillips.
That's funny. She's funny too.
All right, so let me mention.
Obviously, Tommy, they're gonna love you. I think she's just fishing for you.
Oh,
it's gonna go really well for you.
In fact, let Tommy know. Here's Tommy's phone number.
Tommy, do you beat people? Because I tend to mistake people, so you might as well say it.
No.
All right, you're good.
Look, I'm not saying Paul McCartney beat anybody, but he does have 3 wives. Okay. He just has a lot of love to give. Tommy McNamara's Twitter account is at Tommy McNam.
Yes.
The website, Tommy McNamara, mcnamara.com. I will not tell you his email address.
You don't want it.
That would be bad news. You moved to New York from Chicago about a year ago. You love it?
Yeah, I really genuinely love it. I'm very happy to be here.
Within the first year?
Yeah, I think it was definitely a hard adjustment, but yeah, I'm having so much fun. I really love the comedy people here, and it's just been exciting. Yeah.
Wow, that's really new.
You have a show coming up, Tommy McNamara Unplugged in New York. So you play legit music as well as comedy, right?
Well, it's kind of faux serious music.
Okay.
But yeah, I do kind of half music, half stand up at these shows.
All right.
And then I'll bring up some other guests, some people I love, and there've been 2 in New York so far. They've both been really fun.
All right. Saturday, the 27th at 10:30 p.m. Tickets a little less expensive than Paul McCartney, I'm gonna guess.
Yeah, I think $5. Yeah.
So there you have it.
And you can just stand outside and hear the whole thing.
What's like the biggest change between Chicago and here?
I mean, when I was in Chicago, I was like 20 minutes away from my family. So not having that's a bummer, not having that anymore.
Oh, you like them?
Oh, yeah, I love my family.
That's
I do.
nice.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a bummer then.
Yeah.
The theater's called the Annoyance Theater.
Yes.
What the fuck is that?
It's a great theater.
Well, it's a great theater, but it's going to be the Annoyance Theater.
I think it's
so
a
funny.
fun name. Yeah.
It really is funny because it's one of my I've only been there one time, but I'm just like learning about all these new spaces. That's one of the best spaces I've been in.
It's really cool. Yeah, it's like an underground kind of basement room.
Right.
It's great for comedy. It's a great vibe.
Yeah, it's like awesome for New York City. It's like, oh, we get to go like underground and it's kind
feel
of weird.
cool.
Yeah. But when you get in there, it's still comfortable. You're not like in a crack den, and they don't charge you a lot for actual drinks.
You got like $3 PBRs. Yeah.
It's very weird.
There you have it. Well, thank you. It was very nice meeting you.
It was great meeting you. I had a really good time.
I want to thank Libby for watching your laughter, even if it ruins your health. It's very important. People don't know we're having too much fun. And we'll talk to you tomorrow.